Hello and welcome to the Flipping and Wholesaling Houses in New York show. I'm Michael Pinter. I teach you how to start flipping and wholesaling houses in New York, or if you're already doing it, how to grow your business. So today we're talking about planting seeds in a seller's mind. So once a seller says yes to you, unlike other states, there's going to be a gap of time between when you're actually in contract. Because after a seller says yes to you, then you have to get his attorney to prepare a contract and send it to yours. And during that period of time, which can be a day or can be more, you really should be planting seeds in the seller's mind, important seeds to let the seller know, to prepare the seller for what his attorney is going to come back to him and talk about. So there's really three important seeds. The first one is assignability. Standard contracts in New York are not assignable, unlike other states. And therefore, we have to talk about assignability. No seller knows what that means. Half the attorneys don't even know what it means, but you basically want to say, I need a contract assignable. I always give a reason of saying, listen, I have other people I work with. Sometimes they want to put it into another entity. And in order to make sure that we're going to close when we say we will, we need to have it assignable. Usually that's enough. The second seed you want to plant is the size of the EMD, the earnest money deposit, because standard in New York is 10%. So if you're buying something for $300,000, you're going to get a contract asking for $30,000. So you want to have a conversation like, the things I'll say is, listen, I'm involved in a lot of transactions, which everybody is. And if I put 10% down on every deal, I'd probably be out of business, which may or not be true for you. So is it okay if I just give $10,000 in this one or $5,000 in this one? Very often the seller will say yes. The third seed you want to plant is for showing the property. So you want, what I say to sellers is, listen, I want to start construction on this property the day I close. The only way I can do that is if I get both contractors in the property beforehand to give me estimates, and I want to bring potential buyers because I know people who want to buy in that area, and they're going to give me guidance as to what I should do. So, for example, if there's a huge bedroom, I might say, listen, I might want to divide that up into 2 bedrooms. If there's a small bedroom, I might say, I want to break down the wall and make it into a bigger bedroom. I want to know if I want to make a full bathroom out of that half a bathroom. Those are the kind of things I'll say to the seller, and very often they understand it. You want to plant those seeds. Now, what's going to happen every time is he's not going to have this conversation with his attorney. His attorney is going to send a regular contract to your attorney, which is going to ask for 10% down payment. It's not going to be assignable. It's not going to talk about showing the property at all. Your attorney is then going to send him back a contract that says, hey, we only want to give $10,000. We want it to be assignable, and we want some provision in a rider, which is an add-on to the contract, to say that we want to show the property. And if you don't plant those seeds in the seller's mind, what's going to happen is that his attorney is going to could go. Sometimes they're fine with it, but sometimes they say, these guys don't seem serious. They only want to put $10,000 down. They want it to be assignable. They might flip the property. But if you've already planted those seeds in the seller's mind, what's going to happen is when the seller's attorney calls the seller's going to say something like, you know what, I spoke about it. It's all fine. Usually that's enough for the seller's attorney. So those are the seeds you want to plant. Size of the deposit, assignability, and the requirement that lets you show the property at least once or twice. Those are the seeds you want to plant in the seller's mind. They're very important, and I've definitely lost deals before I started doing this, and I've definitely had a smoother process from seller acceptance of my offer to contract since I started it. So I highly recommend you do it. I think it'll help your business significantly. Again, these only apply if you're wholesaling. If you're going to take the property down, if you're going to close on the property, none of those things are important. Maybe you want the size of the deposit if you don't have it right now. But you don't need to show it, and you don't need it to be assignable if you're going to close on it. But if you want to wholesale a property, these things are really important. So I hope this was helpful. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you need any help from me, you can go to howtoflipnewyork.com. If you want coaching or information about my coaching, go to coaching.howtoflipnewyork.com. If you like this videos, please click like. I really appreciate the likes that have been coming. A lot more of the videos have been liked, and a lot more people are seeing them because of algorithms on Facebook and YouTube. So please keep those likes coming. They mean a lot to me. And keep the comments coming for suggestions on videos. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Thank you very, very much for watching.